Iron Man. Iron Man is one of the most advanced Avengers, but if you think that just means he's strong, you'd be underestimating him. The first thing you'd notice isn't Tony Stark himself, but the suit surrounding him. Modern versions are made using nanotechnology, which means they can form instantly around his body, giving him almost no delay between defense and attack. During combat, the suit enhances his strength and durability to extreme levels, allowing him to survive explosions, high-speed impacts, and sustained attacks from multiple enemies at once. It's also equipped with a wide range of weapons, including repulsor blast, lasers, and micro-missiles, all of which can be fired while moving at high speeds through the air. But the real issue isn't just the firepower. The suit's systems can track multiple targets simultaneously, meaning you wouldn't just be dealing with one attack at a time. And if that wasn't enough, Tony constantly upgrades his armor, building new versions designed specifically for different threats, making it extremely difficult to predict what he's capable of next. Captain America. Captain America may look like a normal human, but his abilities go far beyond that. After receiving the Super Soldier Serum, his body was enhanced to peak human performance, increasing his strength, speed, reflexes, and endurance to levels far above average. In a fight, you'd quickly realize that his biggest advantage isn't raw power, but control. Every movement he makes is deliberate, allowing him to conserve energy while maintaining constant pressure. His vibranium shield plays a major role as well, as it can absorb and redirect kinetic energy, meaning impacts don't behave the way you'd expect. This creates a situation where attacking him directly can actually work against you, especially over longer periods of time. And since he has exceptional stamina, the longer the fight goes on, the more difficult it becomes to keep up with him. Thor. Thor operates on a completely different scale compared to most Avengers. As an Asgardian, he already possesses immense strength and durability, but his true power comes from his control over lightning. With his hammer Mjolnir, he can summon storms, fly through the air, and strike with devastating force. A single attack can cover large areas, making it difficult to avoid entirely. But even that isn't the full extent of his abilities. Over time, Thor becomes capable of channeling lightning without relying on his weapon at all. This means his attacks are no longer limited to a single source, and the entire environment around him can become dangerous. In that situation, you wouldn't just be avoiding direct hits. You'd be dealing with continuous energy coming from multiple directions at once. Hulk. Hulk is easily one of the strongest Avengers, but what makes him particularly dangerous is how his power works. Instead of having a fixed level of strength, it increases with his anger, meaning the longer a fight continues, the stronger he becomes. At the start, he's already capable of causing massive destruction, easily overpowering most opponents. However, as the situation escalates, so does his strength, creating a compounding effect that makes him harder to stop over time. This also makes traditional strategies less effective. Wearing him down doesn't work the same way it would against other opponents, because instead of weakening him, it can actually have the opposite effect. Combined with his durability and lack of hesitation in combat, this makes him extremely difficult to contain. Black Widow. Black Widow doesn't rely on superhuman abilities, which means her effectiveness comes entirely from training and experience. She's highly skilled in hand-to-hand combat, capable of taking down larger and stronger opponents through precision and timing. In a fight, you'd notice that she avoids direct clashes, instead focusing on positioning and exploiting weaknesses. Her movements are efficient, targeting vulnerable areas to end encounters as quickly as possible. She also uses a range of compact weapons and tools designed for close combat and quick disengagement, allowing her to adapt to different situations without slowing down. This combination of speed, awareness, and technique makes her a serious threat despite the lack of enhancements. Hawkeye. Hawkeye's abilities are centered around accuracy and control at a distance. His aim is precise enough to consistently hit moving targets, even in fast-paced and unpredictable environments. His arrows are designed for different scenarios, including explosive, electric, and grappling variants, each providing a different tactical advantage. This allows him to influence the fight without needing to be close to his opponent. From a distance, he can manage multiple threats by disrupting movement and forcing opponents into less favorable positions. As a result, the challenge isn't just reaching him, but doing so while avoiding constant interference. Spider-Man. Spider-Man combines strength, agility, and awareness in a way that makes him difficult to deal with. His spider sense allows him to detect danger before it happens, giving him the ability to react almost instantly to incoming attacks. This makes landing a clean hit much harder than expected, especially when combined with his mobility. He can move quickly in multiple directions, using walls and structures to maintain distance or reposition during a fight. His web shooters add another layer of control, allowing him to restrict movement, create obstacles, and manage space effectively. Over time, this can limit an opponent's options, making it harder to respond. Black Panther. Black Panther's abilities come from both physical enhancement and advanced technology. The heart-shaped herb enhances his strength, speed, and senses, while his suit provides a unique defensive advantage. The suit absorbs kinetic energy from impacts and stores it, which can then be released later. This means that repeated attacks don't just fail to weaken him, they contribute to his ability to respond with greater force. As a result, engaging him directly can become increasingly risky, especially as more energy is stored over time. Combined with his agility and combat skill, this makes him highly effective in both offense and defense. Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch's abilities are among the most unpredictable. She can manipulate objects and energy, but her powers extend far beyond basic telekinesis. At higher levels, she's capable of altering reality itself, creating environments and illusions that feel completely real. This changes the nature of a fight entirely, as the situation around you may not be what it seems. Her power is also closely tied to her emotional state, which can cause sudden increases in intensity. Because of this, her abilities can escalate quickly, making it difficult to anticipate what she might do next. Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange approaches combat very differently from most Avengers. Instead of relying on physical strength, he uses magic to control space, time, and perception. He can create portals for instant movement, allowing him to reposition himself or others at any moment. This removes the advantage of distance and makes it difficult to predict where attacks will come from. He can also manipulate time and create illusions, altering outcomes and confusing opponents. In many cases, this means the fight isn't just about strength, but about understanding what's actually happening in the first place. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more breakdowns like this and feel free to suggest what should be explained next.